I was in the waiting area behind the curtain and before you go into the dressing room. Hogan was not even on that show that night. Hogan was
Interesting.
Yes, and if you look it up, I'll tell you, it was like I think it was March, not March, it was February, I believe, of '85. And if you look at the results of that show, there even is a part that says on there, this is the night David Schultz got fired. And I looked at the whole lineup. Hogan was not even there. He was not even on the shows. So how could he stand there and say, I watched him get bitch slapped? Totally wrong. Totally wrong. Totally lie. But I saw Schultz leave in the dressing room and go through the curtain. It's like, well, some guys went through the curtain to watch the matches, just at the edge of the curtain. Security was there, police and everything else. But then I saw Jay Strongbow about 6 feet behind him walking, and he went through the curtain, and I could hear him say, get that guy, bring him back here now. Do not let him make contact with anyone. And that's all I saw for a few minutes. And all of a sudden, then I see Schultz come back, and he's being manhandled by these two cops, and he's resisting, but not violently, but he's letting them know he's not happy. And Schultz is a good sized guy, and everyone knows he's got a temper. And so the cops ended up laying him on the ground, and they told him to calm down. He wouldn't calm down. And more cops came. No shotguns. They would not have had shotguns in an arena full of people. That's absolutely ridiculous. Like they're going to fire off and kill 10 stands. The stands were right at the edge of the curtain. You could actually see the butts of them sitting there in the bleachers. There was no shotguns like they said in that documentary. None. And so Schultz was laying on the floor, cement floor, laying on the floor, and they hogtied him to contain him for his own protection and for everyone else's protection, to de-escalate the situation, to let him calm down. And it took a long time, and he's yelling out mother, blah, blah, and everything else all through I'm sure the fans in the arena could hear, while even during a match, they could hear a lot of the confrontation just behind the velvet curtain there, separating the stands. But it took a while, and then eventually they calmed him down. They walked him to the door, two cops and Strongbow, and they said, go straight to LAX, leave, do not attempt to come back, go, you're done, go. And that was the end of that. There were no shotguns pointed to his head, like he said in the thing. I know that looked like good drama for those people on Dark Side of the Ring were probably eating that up, and he's a bounty hunter, he's a tough guy, and I understand that, but it didn't happen that way.